Well, I think the negotiations process is likely to change under Rouhani. He and his foreign minister, Zarif, have talked about engaging the United States and other countries quite actively. And what hopefully that means is that the process will change. Previously, over the last several years, the so-called P5+1 process, the permanent members of the Security Council and Germany meeting with Iran, that process has been a very sterile one, very stylized, very formal, not much give and take, set-piece speeches. It hasn't been very productive. And hopefully what the new leadership means in its desire for engagement is that the negotiating sessions will be much more productive, give and take, real negotiation. Perhaps even there'll be a move toward direct U.S.-Iranian negotiations, which would be very positive. I think so far the main responsibility for the current stalemate has been on the Iranian side. The Iranians so far have showed very little sincere interest in coming to agreement. Their positions have been very rigid, not offering very much to us and demanding a lot. I think the Iranian people in the election demonstrated that they understand that there needs to be greater flexibility, that the Iranian economy is suffering because of the sanctions, that the only way to get the economy on a better track is to get rid of the sanctions, and the only way to get rid of the sanctions is to come to an accommodation on the nuclear issue. I think the policy the Obama administration has followed the last several years has been fundamentally sound. And I think it's the rigidity of the Iranian side that's primarily been responsible for the impasse. But I think there are things the U.S. side can do. It can signal very clearly that if Iran is prepared to address the legitimate concerns of the international community about its nuclear program, that the United States is prepared to meet Iran halfway. It's prepared to relax and ultimately eliminate the sanctions that were imposed because of the nuclear issue. It's prepared to discuss with Iran the basis for a viable civil nuclear energy program in Iran. So it's a question not of changing basic approach, but making clear that we are serious about reaching agreement and to explore whether the Iranian side is also serious about reaching agreement.